Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Now, since the dawn of time, there have been many professions that have persisted and evolved throughout society, throughout culture, throughout the world. The worker, the hunter, the cook, the builder. But as century after century passed, and year after year that passes, there is one profession that has always remained beloved, cherished, and even looked up to above all others. Storytelling and storytellers. And we've seen the art of storytelling, the medium of storytelling, grow and evolve into so many different forms. It all started from word of mouth, then written text, then books, slowly but surely pictures, and then one of the biggest revelations and evolutions of storytelling was discovered: film, moving pictures, and the movie was born, and we see where that has led to today. However, you guys probably want me to get to the point. You've read the title of this video. So let me cut to the chase. It started in the 80s, grew in the 90s, and then it exploded and took over culture and youths and just people in general everywhere from every generation in the 2000s. I am of course talking about video games. And video games are just, there's so many amazing things in one. Online social competition, dynamic puzzles, mindless entertainment and power fantasies, means to express creativity, and probably one of the most significant out of all that, and all those were pretty significant, pretty big, that makes gaming and video games as amazing as they are today. But once again, it is video games' capacity for storytelling that mesmerizes and endears people to it. Video games have been able to tell and portray stories that filmmakers could only dream of, and book writers only wish they could be that creative. In terms of a storytelling art form and medium, video games have easily become one of the best outlets out there, competing with movies and books, and in my opinion, overshadowing them. And definitely in terms of many different genres of storytelling: action, adventure, drama, mystery, horror. These are all genres where video games thrive. Now, I'm not saying that movies and books, filmmakers and writers, of course they thrive in these genres. Of course, amazing books and amazing movies are still being made to this day. But I find that the appeal of the storytelling found in video games just overshadows them. It's just more appealing, personally, to me. I mean, why just watch a story unfold in front of your eyes through a movie or a book when you can be a part of that story, when you can drive the story, when you can move that story forward, and where you can even change and alter the story to your liking, or even, more intoxicatingly, create your own story. Build your own story in the game world. That's something, unfortunately, movies and books are never going to be able to compete with. And more people who never paid attention to video games, never cared for them, thought they were a childish toy. More and more people are starting to realize the industry, the community, the culture that has spawned from video gaming. And they're starting to realize how they underestimated it. How they underestimated the art and the media. And so they're looking for ways to compete with video games, or try and dip their foot into the market. With varying success. Movie tie-in games, video game movies, the unfortunate cancellation of Silent Hills with movie director Guillermo del Toro, who was co-creating the game. Then we have Microsoft working with movie and television studios to make Halo movies and television shows. It just, you see these spin-offs, these spin-off stories, these spin-off projects of video games, and then you look at the video games, and you see how much they just don't compare. Video games and their form, their art, their way of telling a story is just unrivaled, and when others try to mimic it, it usually ends up in unfortunate failure. Because unfortunately, a lot of people miss the point of what makes video games so critically acclaimed and beloved. It's the worlds they build, the characters they create and you interact with, the plots they tell, that have a great balance of cliches and originality. It's just all these things that video games do, and they just do it so right. Even in terms of mindless action. If you're looking for just a mindless, intense action book, or action blockbuster movie, Yes, you'll be entertained by them, but you won't nearly be as entertained if you played an action video game. Because you're in the action, you're creating the action, you're a part of the action, and you're experiencing action scenes and action set pieces that just couldn't be created in a movie or a book. And then we have different genres of video games. While we have different storytelling and setting genres, video games in themselves have different genres of gameplay and game types. 2D platformers, 3D platformers, third-person action-adventure games, RPGs, first-person shooters, third-person shooters, hack-and-slashes, beat-em-ups, and the classic point-and-click. Not only do video games have hundreds, if not hundreds of thousands of different, creative, unique, emotional stories to experience and get engrossed in, but there's also dozens upon dozens of different ways to experience these different types of stories. Be it through an action-packed shooter, or a slow and methodical point-and-click puzzle game. And well, that's how video game storytelling has changed everything. And you know what? There's nothing bad about that. If anything, it's for the better. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys liked the commentary. I hope you guys liked my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay found in this video. And if you liked the video in any way, shape, or form, if you liked any of those things, please hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps me, helps you, helps everybody involved with the video if you hit the like button. Please leave a comment. What are your favorite video game stories? What do you think of how video game storytelling has evolved and how video game storytelling has affected everything? It's how it's affected the world. Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comments section below. I can't wait to read those comments. I don't get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. And finally, I am the Gamertron. I love video games, and I love talking about them. And if that's something that interests you, please consider subscribing to my channel and supporting me. This has been a video, and I will see you guys later.